Cooper Snyder traveled to Ayersville as the Mohawk Warriors matched up against the Ayersville Pilots. In the Warriors' final non-conference game of the regular season, the Warriors enter this game with their first 2-0 start since the 2019 season, with their defense only allowing 14 points this season. Let's go to Coach Daniel with some pregame thoughts.
You know, we've got to be malleable offensively and just take advantage of what they're scheming up. We just got to be able to adjust on the fly and see what they're giving us. With multi-formations and stuff like that, it kind of keeps you basic. So we just got to be fundamental on defense, pin our ears back and go.
Ayersville wasted no time to score as they gave it to their power back, number 7, Eli Berner, and he broke off a 53-yard touchdown run. Both Mohawk and quarterback Andon Klaus rushed for a 30-yard touchdown on the very next drive. Klaus would then end up high-pointing a shady-looking pass from Pilots quarterback Brady Zartman to give the Warriors the ball back in Pilots territory. Running back Caden Bish looked to get the Warriors a couple steps closer to another score, but one bad deflected pass later, and the Pilots would have the ball right back with great field position. The Pilots were not able to capitalize off of this though, and once the Warriors got possession back, Klaus was able to find wideout Levi Teal for a 70-yard touchdown pass. The Warriors looked to have a little bit of momentum from this play, but then turnover after turnover after turnover, and eventually a turnover on down would bring the first half to an end with a score of 14-8 Mohawk in front. Caden Bish would break free for a 35-yard touchdown on Mohawk's first drive of the second half. Eli Berner would fire right back though for the Pilots as he miraculously found a way to evade everybody and rush for 45 yards into the end zone. Bish, though, not to be outdone, would have the most impactful play of the game as he ran for 65 yards and refused to stop his legs as he added 6 to the scoreboard. This incredible effort on this play would solidify himself as Heart of Ohio Player of the Game.
After halftime, there was a good talk by Coach telling us not to give up and that if we don't turn it around, we might lose this game. It started up front with great blocks by the offensive linemen, and then from there it was just not giving up and not being content with going down.
A rush from number 34, Owen Patrizzi, would seal the game for the Warriors, who moved to 3-0 for the first time since 2018. Snyder got to catch up with Coach Daniel for some closing thoughts as they focus on to next week against Colonel Crawford.
Started flat in pregame, and it showed. Certainly stuff we need to clean up on the offensive side and punching stuff in. Defensively, we did not rapid tackle. That kid's a horse. We told him that all week. A win's a win, but we're certainly not satisfied. We have to respond this week of practice. Offensively, we got to be disciplined in the red zone. We had a lot of penalties in this game, shooting ourselves in the foot, not being disciplined, so it's not going to cut it next week. The challenge is huge in front of us, and we're certainly excited about it, but we got a lot to clean up.
Tonight's coverage was made possible thanks to the support of our sponsors: SS Cleaning Services, Yellowstone Landscaping, Bascom Communications, Excret Mexican Restaurant, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Hope and Fostoria, Klaus Construction, and NLS Professional Grounds. Thank you all for your support.